subscribe, please click the like button, share and subscribe. It's free.
Just for my information, you guys are saying Dr. Mbatsana is dead.
Yes.
Did you establish that?
My Lord, I could not get the ID number or the confirmation that there is such a doctor at the clinic, and all I was provided for in this proposition is the surname. So when I went to this clinic to ask, do you have such individuals in terms of the list, all the doctors under this name, they could not provide me even one. But what I was provided, it's only the name. There's no practice number, there's no ID number, so I could only rely on the records of the clinic, and the clinic says we don't have such a person, so I could not.
That is the Rand Hospital. You also went there?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
No, they could not find records, my Lord. But I asked them specific about the doctor, whether is this doctor still there, perhaps he could assist us. We could not find such a doctor, my Lord.
Mafutshane nje ukuthi udokotela lona ke angizange ngimtholeke noma sengileke eRand ngoba nganginegama kuphela kukho kunye
Why are you
engingina.
smiling, Mr. Advocate? Please. I see you smiling.
Me,
Oh, you know something I know.
I think I do, man.
You do that? Okay. I heard you speak about Rand Hospital.
Yes, correct, my Lord.
Where did you get that information that said Longwe went to the Rand Hospital?
It's in the proposition, my Lord.
Oh, I see.
Yes, that
Oh,
says
the
he was
proposition that he actually went to the Rand
to the
Hospital.
rent. Yes, it was specific, my Lord. That is
Oh,
why
okay.
I went there. But before I received, because it was brought to me in stages. The first part was that he shot himself.
Yeah, right.
I then followed where I could place him in the car on the 26th. That is the clinic.
Yeah.
Then later I was informed by the state advocate, and that's the proposition I read, that he was then taken to Rent Clinic where the bullet was taken, and that is why I followed it up.
Inkantolo bifuna ukwazi ke ukuthi lokhu kwase ukuthi ke waya ke eRand kwisibhedlela saseRand wakuthola bike lokho kubhaliwe ke khona ke lapho kulobe bekufunda la ila ngishilo ngathi ngaqala ke eclinics kodwa ke kubhaliwe lana futhi nombuso futhi wangitshela ke ngase ngiya khona ke.
In fact, my Lord, on the proceedings of the 28th of August 2024, paragraph 10, under Mgomezulu, it says, Longwe Twala, after that incident, that wound became septic. He went to a doctor, the late Dr. Mbatsane, who referred Longwe to Dr. Modise in Rand Hospital, where the bullet was taken from Longwe's shot.
So kubhalwe lana ke lokho noma ke into eyashiwo yakhulunywa uyena ke ubaba uMngomezulu ukuthi ke emuva kokuthi edubulekile ke uLongwe wase ke eya ke na ke udokotela uMbatsane uyena wamthomela kudokotela uModise kwisibhedlela saseRand.
I heard you speak about Rand Hospital.
Yes, correct, my Lord.
Where did you get that information that said Longwe went to the Rand Hospital?
It's in the proposition, my Lord.
Oh, I see.
Yes, that
Oh,
says
the
he was
proposition that he actually went to the Rand
to the
Hospital.
rent. Yes, it was specific, my Lord. That is
Oh,
why
okay.
I went there. But before I received, because it was brought to me in stages. The first part was that he shot himself.
Yeah, right.
I then followed where I could place him in the car on the 26th. That is the clinic.
Yeah.
Then later I was informed by the state advocate, and that's the proposition I read, that he was then taken to Rent Clinic where the bullet was taken, and that is why I followed it up.
Inkantolo bifuna ukwazi ke ukuthi lokhu kwase ukuthi ke waya ke eRand kwisibhedlela saseRand wakuthola bike lokho kubhaliwe ke khona ke lapho kulobe bekufunda la ila ngishilo ngathi ngaqala ke eclinics kodwa ke kubhaliwe lana futhi nombuso futhi wangitshela ke ngase ngiya khona ke.
In fact, my Lord, on the proceedings of the 28th of August 2024, paragraph 10, under Mgomezulu, it says, Longwe Twala, after that incident, that wound became septic. He went to a doctor, the late Dr. Mbatsane, who referred Longwe to Dr. Modise in Rand Hospital, where the bullet was taken from Longwe's shot.
So kubhalwe lana ke lokho noma ke into eyashiwo yakhulunywa uyena ke ubaba uMngomezulu ukuthi ke emuva kokuthi edubulekile ke uLongwe wase ke eya ke na ke udokotela uMbatsane uyena wamthomela kudokotela uModise kwisibhedlela saseRand.
Thank you. We'll refer to another portion where it says he sought medical treatment from one Dr. Mbatsane, who's, according to the proposition, has since unfortunately passed on.
Yes.
what were you able to establish during the course of the investigation
Yes, my lord. So what I was able
vis-a-vis this proposition?
Yes, indeed. Firstly, my lord, was that at the clinics, because I started at the clinics, and the basis of me going at the clinics on that specific day, this is now the 26th of October 2014, is because independently one can place Mr. Longwe Twala in that clinic after the shooting incident. So that is the hospital, is the only hospital actually you can place him on the 26th of October. He moved from the crime scene and he is then standing at the clinic, and obviously we know the disease was there. So one started there to inquire if there will be files, because one will assume, my lord, it's a medical facility. If you are injured, they may treat you. So one started there, my lord.
Inoke yini ongayisho-ke mayelana nakho-ke lokhu okokuqala-ke khona lapho noma-ke ukuya khona-ke eclinics-ke ngoba yila awayekhona-ke uLongwe Twala emuva-ke kokuthi-ke wayekuyona indawo yesigameko nokuthi-ke yikhona-ke la umufi awayekhona ukuzolindela-ke ukuthi-ke kukhona-ke usizo awalithola-ke khona lapho ukubheka-ke nama-file ayekhona yini.
Thank you. If we can just interrupt you and refer to the record of the 28th of August 2024, page 12, line 10. If you put that proposition on record by Mr. Ngomezo.
Yes, my lord. The proceedings of the 28th August 2024, line 10, Mr. Ngomezulu. Longwe, after that incident, then that wound became septic, and he went to a doctor, the late Dr. Mbatsane, who referred Longwe Twala to Dr. Modise in Rand Hospital, where a bullet was taken from Longwe's foot. That's the session.
Yes, thank you. You can.
22 August 2024, Mr. Ngomezulu-ke uLongwe-ke emuva kwaso-ke leso sigameko leso wabeseya-ke udokotela ongasekho noma sewashona-ke udokotela uMbatsane, yena-ke owamthumela-ke uLongwe Twala kudokotela uModise kwisibhedlele iRand, la khona-ke inhlamvu yakhishwa khona-ke onyaweni lukaLongwe.
Yes, my lord. So unfortunately then, my lord, there were no records that could be found of 2014 at that clinics.
Akukho-ke okwatholakala-ke kwa-2014 noma ngama-record atholakala ka-2014 lapho kuleyo clinics.
Same with this Rand Hospital, my lord. We followed suit and tried to find this Dr. Modise and Dr. Mbatsane, my lord. Also, there were no records that one could find to confirm such.
Nala kulesi sibhedlela esibhaliwe-ke khona lana-ke isibhedlela lesi iRand noma-ke iRand Hospital, sile-ke siyobheka-ke noma siyofuna yena-ke udokotela uMbatsane noma-ke uModise, nalapho-ke akukho okwatholakala noma amarekhodi atholakala.
But I also, my lord, extended the search to check the nearest hospital to the scene, and that is Jonathan Spruit Hospital in Malverton, just to check if one could have, if Mr. Twala could have went to to their facilities for treatment, and I could not get such, my lord.
Jonathan Spruit in Malverton.
Yes, I could not get the records, my lord, to confirm such, yes.
Nokuthi futhi-ke nginwabeke uphenyo lolo-ke nokuthi-ke ngizama ukuthi-ke ngitholeke ngabheka-ke nebhedlele eyiseduze-ke khona lapho ngaya kuyona-ke iNatal Spruit kanye futhi-ke neMalverton, nalapho-ke akukho engakuthola.
But going back, my lord, now to the events of the 26th, there is also no statement in the docket which suggests, whether by the people who were inside the house or the people who were outside, that other than the deceased being shot, there was another person who was injured or shot, be it by himself or by intruders. The only inference of a person being shot on that day and rushed to the hospital is the deceased.
Futhi-ke uma sengihlehlele emuva-ke nakwidokodo-ke asikho nesisodwa isitatimende noma ukuthi kulaba ababephakathi-ke endlini noma yilaba ababengaphandle-ke ukuthi-ke ngaphandle kwakhe umufi ukhona omunye umuntu owayelimele, ukhona omunye umuntu owashaywa-ke isibhamu noma-ke inhlamvu-ke ngaphandle kwakhe umufi.
Further, my lord, there was blood found at the scene. It's also depicted on the pictures, and the linkages of that blood, insofar as the donor goes to the deceased in this matter, there is no other blood that is unknown or that belongs to someone that he could not link. The blood that was found, insofar as the testing, is the one of the deceased, my lord.
Futhi-ke khona-ke kwindawo yesigameko kunegazi elalikhona-ke lapho elatholakala-ke lelo gazi lelo-ke igazi-ke elihlanganiswa naye-ke umufi. Alikho igazi elinye ekuthiwa-ke akaziwa-ke umnikazi walo noma lalingahlanganiswa nomunye umuntu.
So I'm saying this, my lord, that I could not find supporting evidence, my lord, to support this proposition that Mr. Longwe shot himself.
Akukho-ke engakuthola okuhambisana noma-ke okuhambelana-ke nako lokhu ukuthi-ke uLongwe wayidubula.
Or that he was even shot, even if he didn't shoot himself, that he was shot on that specific day, my lord.
Noma kuwukuthi-ke azange ayidubule yena ukuthi nje uLongwe wadutshulwa noma wadubuleka ngalelo langa lelo.
I just want to show you Exhibit X in brackets 11. There's the DNA report where references made to blood swab on the TV stand in the house. It's swab number 3 and blood swab number 4 also on the TV stand. Blood swab number 5 in the kitchen tile wall. And blood swab number 6 also on the kitchen tile wall is the dry and the wet swab. It's already on record, but if you can just place again on record as to
So which
DNA profile was it?
From what number, my lord,
Yes.
if maybe I can just to make sure I don't reach unnecessary things.
It's number 4, 2 4s, 5 and 6. And the results are in the right column.
Okay, it says door handle swab, 1 times mixture, epithelial, my lord. I don't know.
You can just place the profile in the right column. Thereby number 4 on the right column.
Okay,
It just says includes.
yes. Blood swab 3, and then the profile says include deceased.
Yes.
Then number 7,
Yeah,
no.
the first number 4 and then the second number 4.
The second number 4, blood swab 4, include deceased,
Yes.
and then number 6, blood swab
Number 5.
6. Number 5.
Yes.
Okay, it's blood swab 5, not enough DNA. Then 6, blood swab 6, include deceased.
Thank you.
Ngale ndlela-ke imiphumela-ke leli-ke iyolibo futhi noma-ke ye-DNA number 4 ithi-ke u-blood swab 3 uhlanganisa-ke umufi, u-4 wesibili u-blood swab 4 ihlanganisa umufi, bese kuthi u-number 5 kwabhalwa u-blood swab 5 akuna DNA eyanele, u-6 u-blood swab 6 ihlanganisa umufi.
It's 2 things, my lord. The first part is with regard to Dr. Mbatsana. I've confirmed through my Warranto Mokwena that he actually sent me the electronic copy of his death certificate. So he passed on the 11th of April 2023. So, yeah, April 2023. and he passed on at Helen Joseph Hospital, and the reason cited there is natural
Yes,
causes.
you didn't
I don't
put
know.
those details. Yes.
ngokukhulumisana naye-ke uwarrant officer Mokoena ungitshelile-ke futhi-ke ungithumeleke nobufakazi-ke ukuthi kwange-11 zika-April 2023 udokotela uMbatsane uma eshona futhi eshonela kusona-ke isibhedlela iHelen Joseph.
The second aspect, my lord, I had an opportunity to peruse the document that I received from the government hospital, and the court was correct. It's Stella Mokhorwane Hospital. Stella Mokhorwane Hospital. Yes.
futhi-ke ngibhekile-ke inkantolo-ke ibishilo-ke leli gama futhi-ke ikhuluma iqiniso-ke ukuthi-ke isibhedlela leso-ke iThera Mokhorwane.
Anything else you wish to
No,
present?
it's just those two aspects.
Akukho bekuyilezo nje impilo ebengifisa ukuthi ngizisho.
Family, I have a serious problem. Maybe one of you family, you will address this problem that I'm having. I'm failing to understand why Gininda is tracking witnesses for the defense, because they've got nothing to do with the state. The doctor and the one who removed the bullet, and Dr. Mpatsine, whatever, and Modise. What is he trying to do there? Is he going there to frighten them, not to come and testify? What is he trying to do? Why is he going to those witnesses of the defense? Because it's not the state witnesses. If the defense went to the witnesses of the state, that will be a big thing, and the judge will be attacking them. Even the judge is failing to ask a simple question: what you have to do with the witness of the defense? Because you did your investigation, you have people that you have arrested. We are on a process of a case, proceeding with the processes of the case. But now, at the same time, you are still investigating things that you hear from the defense, that they have witnesses that will come to court and testify that Longwe Twala shot himself. And now, again, you're starting a new investigation, running after, going to hospital. Those things, if the Brigadier Gininda was doing a good job, he should have picked up all these kind of things. If he didn't pick them up, I doubt that he didn't pick them up, but it was a matter of that he was hiding something, that he didn't want to go. Because even going to the hospital, investigating the doctors who helped Longwe Twala remove the bullet in his ankle, why is he not going to Longwe Twala and assess his ankles and see, like he did when he went to the prisons with those 5 accused, trying to see if the bullet that the forensic said any bullet that hit the volatile should have hit somebody on the foot or somewhere. So they did that investigation. They went to the prisons and tried to find these guys, and within the 5 accused, only accused number 5 who refused to be attended to such nonsense. So now we see Gininda is trying now to do a finder flip-flopping. He first said he didn't know when he went first in the hospital. They said they don't have this kind of people, that Dr. Mpatse and Dr. Modise. They said they have no recollection or anything that has to do with those doctors, as well as the information, which is records of 2014, which was 26 October 2014, when this accident happened. They didn't have a recollection of Longwe Twala coming in the hospital. So what he's doing now is trying to threaten the witnesses of the defense. That is what he's doing. The judge should have intervened there, that you've got nothing to do with this witness, because these are the witnesses for the defense. So why are you starting again a re-investigation? It's kind of crazy. I don't know why this thing is being allowed. And there's one thing that this guy lie with his face up without even blinking his eyes. That is what he's doing there. He said the blood that has been found, it was only for Senzo Meiwa. But we know very well that Zandi got hurt there. We know very well that the scene of crime was cleaned. And I don't know. I've been trying to read a lot of information about this number 5 blood that was swiped from the TV or wherever, that has got no DNA tracing. How can that happen? Because only if it's a mixed blood with somebody's blood that you can easily say, okay, it's kind of hard to get the DNA of whoever was in the scene. I'm just struggling, family. Maybe you can help me understand this, because I'm really struggling with this. Why he lie and say until Baloyi brought the results is when he was trying to flip-flop again. This guy is a flip-flopper. He is not sure, and he is scared. You could even hear when he answers questions. Sometimes when Baloyi asks him, do you have anything to add from that? He always jump and say, I have to be guided by the state prosecutor because I don't want to make a mistake. What kind of a mistake? This is not his statement. It's not his investigation that he did, that he is always trying to be smart in each and everything. This guy is playing us fools. We need to really stand up on this case. There's a lot that is going on in this case. Family, what do you think about this flip-flopping? First, he went to the hospital, he didn't get anything. The next time he went to the West Hospital, now he's getting a death certificate, he's getting everything now that, okay, they have records of those kind of doctors in that hospital. But before, he didn't have all this kind of things. What kind of a flip-flopper is this one? Because it's like he's in a big panic. He's running up and down panicking. Exactly what is happening, we don't know. Why is he doing this? Family, let's hope for the best. Until we get the culprits that really killed him. Then it's when he's going to rest, and his family will get closure as to how did he die, as much as they're still looking for closure up to date after these 10 years. Family, bravo.